Welcome back, everybody. So we are on our ship here. They put a compass in. I figured they need to know where they're going. I was looking. So that is one of those old chunk boundaries between old land and new land. We're in new land, or terrain generation for Minecraft. So that is the old chunky, you know, before the transition became smooth, or at least smoother. You ended up with these gigantic cliffs, which are kind of cool looking, but they're kind of plain. They really need to be terraformed, you know, make them, you know, add some texture and stuff and some detail on them. You could make them pretty cool. That's actually an idea for a good build. There's a flower forest over there, too, or at least flowers over there. And I don't know what that is in the background. There must be a mountain. Look at the waterfall and stuff. It'd be kind of cool to make like a cliffside house or something on the wall there. I guess that'd be another project for another time. It's like over there, it's the same thing. It's all just sort of cut off. I'll put this back. So going through here, I used to have pigs over here in this pen. I don't know where the pig ran off to, but got to thinking about it with the cold climate and all that. Sheep. How did you get in there? I was saying sheep would be more appropriate. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I was setting these up specifically so they couldn't hop on top of them. Which is why I've got this barrel over here. I figured I needed a barrel to store stuff, but I wanted to make sure no one could, you know, at least I don't think the villagers can hop on top of that. But you, let's see. You are going to have to get out of here. Can I shove you through the door? You're one of those moron villagers. Ah! And of course, one of the sheep. As soon as you open up the door, the sheep just go running. Get over here. Come on. Back here. Get back here. Everybody in here. Not you. Oops. I didn't want to do that. Okay. Now they got the sheep in there. Where was I? Oh, like I said before, I had pigs in there, but I thought sheep would make a better cold weather animal. Because they're going to need the wool and stuff to make clothing to stay warm because it's such a cold climate. And I don't think pigs do well in the cold. Maybe they do. I don't know. I've had pigs, but I've not had them in the cold climate before. I've had them in mild climate. I have had sheep in cold climate, and they don't seem to be too bad because they got the little wool jackets on, so they stay pretty warm. Although we always kept them in a barn. I don't think this discussion has anything to do with what we're going to do in today's episode. I've also been going through harvesting because when I started, I was running low on food. I need to fill in all this land with food. And I did go through here and fill in all this. So this is a lot more even. I'm going to put houses along this row here. So we'll put a whole set of houses, kind of just these small little shacks through here. And a few more boats out on the water. A fishing boat there. Maybe a couple of fishing boats over here too. Since this is primarily all they do is can fish because there's no farming or anything. Can't raise cattle, any of that kind of stuff. I still haven't finished this. I need to extend this. I think maybe I'll get rid of this one. Give us a little more room for our houses here. So I'll have houses going facing both ways. And then just have a three wide dock? Yeah. I think, how wide is this dock? Is this 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably need to push this one out, but this house is in the way. Don't have to be symmetrical. Maybe I'll leave it as it is, and we're just going to push the the boardwalk all through here. Put some more planting area here. Now this building is different because it's missing. When it generated, it's like missing part of the whole side and stuff. When you get in here, it's not too bad. It's got a little, nice little living area in here with a balcony area, but I don't think the balcony area should be in here. So I think I'm going to have to pull this out and put slabs in and make an upstairs bedroom here. So I'll put slabs all through here and put a couple more beds in here. And then you got your balcony, and then I'll have to fix this balcony so it's not, oh, there we go. Like a hazard there. But that's actually not a bad house. And maybe a couple of these would go to good over on that, over there. A couple 2 stories with a balcony looking out over the water. And then this one is just another floating city. Or a floating house. And I kind of stopped. I haven't finished remodeling this or terraforming this whole thing. We did get a bear wandering through the village. He's still here. Luckily, he's not eating anybody, so that's always a good thing. So I think what I'm going to do now is just start working on the ships and some other stuff around here, maybe a few houses. I think that'd be best done in a time lapse. You saw a detailed, kind of a more detailed ship build last episode, which seemed to take a little longer. So I will just pop into a time lapse. We'll add a few ships and stuff, and then we'll just kind of take a little tour of them and show you what we've got going on. Just warm myself up by the fire before we take our tour of our new ships and houses. Notice I've got a guy getting ready to go fishing out in his little boat. My donkey is getting just chilling. I guess the water's got to be cold. So here are the two new boats I made. This one over here, this has nets. So it's going to drop the nets down, pull them up. Oh no, and I'm going to get in the water. Let's get back out of the water. It assumes you're not going to walk off the dock. So it's got these nets. It's going to go down and pull up the fish. Plus it's got extra fishing rods like the other one. It's a little taller. That one's a much smaller ship. But this one's got a bigger bridge, I guess this is called. So you get over here, we'll check out the bridge area first. So out back, we've got more fishing, fishing line that we can let down and go fishing. A little seating area in here for people to chill out. So let's go. Oh, we can go down, I guess. Downstairs, we have a small little cooking area, a table bench area, and then a couple bunks over here for people to chill out in or get some sleep. I probably should put some plants in these. I forgot to do that. And then if we go upstairs, here's where the bridge is, where the captain runs things. So he'd be up here running, or she, whichever captain you get, would be up here running things. So there's a map there, or your compass and a clock, so you know where you're going. And back down. And then over here we have our holding tank. I've got some fish swimming around in. And even a salmon. I found a salmon. Fishing tank. Like I said, we got the nets on either side. So you lower the nets down, you can go fishing. And then if you want to go out back, you can, lower these down and go fishing. So that's one design. And then over here is another design I made. So these are like crab pots. I figured this could be like a little crab boat that goes out. Because crab, from what I understand, like cold water. So there would be a lot of crab out here. So these guys would be lowering these crab pots down. Let's get around here. And this is another one that has a bridge. It's more like centered on the boat. A lot of times I see them right back there, but I thought it'd be good to have a kind of put it in the middle. So you have the fishing in the back and then a little bit of stuff in the front. Is that a dead fish? It is. I wonder how they got there. Oh, there's some... I was fighting some drowns overnight. When I added this, I'm hoping this will keep the villagers from wandering into the water. I had a villager out here swimming in the bay and he got spiked by a trident drowned. And he was floating up against the wall here but didn't seem to want to get up. So I'm hoping this little ledge will encourage him. It's starting to back, so this would be where the crab... So we got extra crab pots here and there. You got the crab pots hanging off the side that you lower down. I guess kind of like Deadliest Catch. Get around here, and then up front, more crab pots for storage. And then that would be the bridge area up there. So inside, we'll want a small little table here so people can sit. And then this will be where the captains sit. So we got 2 seats up here. We got this guy, he can control the direction with his controls. This guy's got the navigation stuff. We have a map again. Got plenty of room so you can see everything. If you need to stand here and take a look, you can see what's going on out back. I guess you'd have to stand up here. Well, not as clear. I think I had glass here, and then I went with this design. And I thought it looked better to go all the way around. I was adding this design because I think it goes good with the granite there. And that's the back of a loom. Oops, wrong key. It's like that. So I think I had glass all the way down there, and I just didn't like it. It just looked too glassy, I guess. But that would be my crab boat design. I did clean up all this. This dock looks much neater now. You can have my fish. Added in more crops, another spruce tree, and then all these new houses here. Like this, they're pretty. This one's a small little house, just got a bed and stuff, but it keeps with the style of all the other houses because they're, standard houses are pretty small. And this one is basically, I think it just really steals the same design as that one. Yeah, I think it's the same design as this one here. And this is a natural house. Oh, nope. Oh, yeah, except for this one has that funny cobblestone stairs in there. And I like to put a bed in the middle with the two, like a crafting table or a chest. And this one has a nice little balcony overlooking stuff. And I alternated the doors, so some face that way, some face this way. So like this one, another 2-story, similar to that 2-story, but I kind of swapped out the oak for rock and did a little bit of a different design. Again, here you got this kind of a bench eating area, a little work desk. You got your sleeping area here, a small little work table there. And then raining again. It just got done raining, not right before I waited. I waited to start the video because it was raining, and it started raining again. But anyhow, this would be the bench. You can look over the bay. Oh, come on. Let's get downstairs. And then we go over to this house. Yeah, I did alternate them. We have this house. It's similar to those, but I got a little bit of a different design. This gable here is a little differently. It's got the bridge over there. It's still one room, 1 story. This one's a little more cramped than the other one. And we got this one. It has a balcony on it. Didn't really do anything here. I thought of running the boardwalk around here, which might be a good idea. Just to kind of finish it off. Just do a 1 or 2 wide right around there. This tree is not supposed to be there. I had a oak tree right there. Didn't think it was going to grow. Oops, I gotta go get my axe. So it took over this whole thing. I wonder if okay, those are still there. Okay, didn't get rid of anything, but that's quite annoying. I just have to punch wood. Okay, that's better. I was hoping it didn't destroy anything. I think, I don't remember a few versions ago or sometimes you would lose blocks because of trees growing through them. I think they fixed that problem. But yeah, I just had one of those right there and just thought, pop, popped right up. I wonder if I put something above it. No, I'm not going to worry about it. We will plant something else there. This one is it looks big from the outside, kind of. Again, the side's really tiny, really tight in here. And then you get up here, it's got your bed, got your chest. You can actually get into them because this is the roof. And then you go over here, you can actually have a balcony looking over. So it's tight, but it's expensive because it's right on the edge of the dock there. Got a beautiful view of the bay, and it's got a prime property, so you're going to get charged a lot of rent for that one. So that is all of my houses and my boats. I'm going to need to continue working this way, so I've been adding in props and that kind of stuff. So we need to clean all of this out. I don't know why you are still playing in the water there. Is that you trying to get to your bed and you just can't? Of course, we have a random bear just wandering through town. It's always kind of scary. And then it looks like I've got spawning going on over there. That's not good. I'll need to go fix that. But that is in the next episode. Right now, I am going to say goodbye. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.